Carlos Prates just delivered the knockout blow that sent Jack Della Maddalena crashing in front of his home crowd. Fans are buzzing today because that stunning third-round TKO at UFC Fight Night Perth has left Della Maddalena reeling, marking the worst loss of his UFC career. With this victory, Carlos Prates isn't just making noise, he's knocking on the door of the welterweight title. Everyone's asking, what does this mean for the UFC rankings and the future of the title picture? And that's where it got messy. In a fight many anticipated as a showcase for Della Maddalena, Prates flipped the script completely. This wasn't just any win, it was Prates' second consecutive victory against a former champion, solidifying his reputation as a serious contender in the welterweight division. The stakes were high in Perth. Della Maddalena was not only the local favourite but also looking to bounce back and prove he belongs among the elite. But instead, he faced a brutal reality check. From the opening bell, it was clear that Prates came in with a game plan. His striking was on point, and he showcased tactical superiority that left Della Maddalena blooded and outclassed throughout the fight. Fans were on the edge of their seats as Prates unleashed a combination of power punches and precise strikes. Della Maddalena struggled to find his rhythm, and with each passing round, it became apparent that he was in for a long night. But here's the kicker. After dominating the bout, Prates didn't just walk away with a win, he snagged a $100,000 bonus for his performance. That's right, while Della Maddalena left the octagon with his ego bruised, Prates was celebrating his impressive payday. You can bet those UFC bonuses are a hot topic among fighters looking to make their mark. As the fight progressed into the third round, it was almost painful to watch Della Maddalena, who was desperately trying to rally. But every time he attempted to mount an offense, Prates countered with absolute precision. The crowd was stunned as the local hero struggled to answer back, and when the TKO came, the arena fell silent. Fans were left with their mouths agape, witnessing a homecoming nightmare for Della Maddalena. Now, what's next for Carlos Prates after this massive victory? He wasted no time calling for a title shot in his post-fight interview, and you could feel the excitement in the air. Prates is clearly ready to step up and take on the best. His victory has significant implications for the UFC welterweight rankings, shaking things up and positioning him as a legitimate threat to the title. But don't forget about Della Maddalena. This fight was a turning point for him, one that could lead to a serious re-evaluation of his strategy moving forward. Losing in front of his home crowd is tough, and you can bet he'll be back, hungry to prove he can compete at the highest level. The MMA community is already speculating about how he'll bounce back, and fans are eagerly weighing in on social media. Speaking of social media, the buzz around UFC Fight Night Perth didn't stop with just this fight. The event showcased thrilling bouts, and the fans were electric throughout the night. From the early prelims to the main card, every fight contributed to an atmosphere charged with excitement. And as we look at the updated UFC rankings post-event, Prates' victory has certainly shifted the landscape. He's now firmly in the conversation for the welterweight title, and the implications of this fight will ripple through the division. Fans are already debating the next title fight, especially with Islam Makhachev's next challenge looming on the horizon. Speaking of Makhachev, during his post-fight interview, Prates didn't shy away from mentioning the current champion. He's not just focused on his own climb, he's ready to challenge the champion directly. That bold call-out has the MMA world buzzing. Could we see Makhachev and Prates go head-to-head in the octagon soon? But let's not overlook the other fighters on the card. Tai Tuivasa faced his own struggles in Perth, and fans are questioning what this means for his future. The heavyweight division is brutal, and every loss can set a fighter back significantly. Fans are speculating whether Tuivasa can bounce back or if he's on the brink of a downturn in his career. As for UFC Fight Night Perth, the event itself was a spectacle. The atmosphere in the arena was electric, with fans cheering and gasping at every twist and turn. When Prates knocked out Della Maddalena, the shockwave reverberated through the crowd. You could feel the energy shift, and the reactions were priceless. Everyone was glued to their seats, watching history unfold. And now, as the dust settles, everyone's looking ahead. What's next for the UFC? With upcoming events already on the schedule, the anticipation is building. Fans are ready for more jaw-dropping performances and unexpected outcomes. The UFC continues to evolve, and every fight night brings new stories, rivalries, and, of course, opportunities for fighters to make their mark. So as we dissect what happened at UFC Fight Night Perth, keep your eyes peeled for what's next. The welterweight title picture is heating up, and Carlos Prates is in the thick of it. Fans are buzzing about the rankings, the upcoming title challenges, and the potential rematches that could shake the division to its core. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe. New stories every week.